Good day, everyone. My name is Austin Ben, and I'll be showing you different techniques on how to perform a drift. Okay, now the app we're going to be using is Car Parking Multiplayer. It's a very useful app. Well, actually, a game app, so actually, a game, not an app. It helps you to make driving simulating a little bit more interesting. So today I'm going to be showing you how to use cars in this game to perform drift. You wanna drift like Han? You wanna drift like Sean? Come meet me. Oh, don't meet me actually, but just try to perform these techniques, okay? Okay, now the game is in. We have a top secret Toyota Supra full white body kit. Um, I designed it to be on GT mode, but we're gonna be using it for drifting. So let's begin. Whenever you downloaded a game like this, or you want to download a game like this is the Christmas version. I'm still Actually, I'm gonna update it later. That in our next video, if you subscribe and follow me, then you'll be notified about our next video, still on drifting or on racing. Well, when you get a game like this, you can head to the garage. You can see that there's European. Yeah, European. Or you want to spice things up. You got the sports cars in, like our McLaren P1, McLaren McLaren 720S. We still have the Bugatti Veyron, Bugatti Chiron, Koenigsegg Agera. We have the McLaren Senna. We got Koenigsegg Jesko, Pagani Zonda F, and this bad boy, which I do not know the name. You're gonna find out and try to tell me the name on the comment section. Thank you very much. Or you don't want cars like that, you can like the Audi R8 or nice Ferrari. Use the Porsche 911 GT3 RS, or you can, in case you want to buy it, you can add some spoilers, which makes it a little bit more, you know, kind of broke right now. So we'll get there. We got our Audi R8, G-Wagon, six-wheel drive. You know what? Where I bought this car was from Japan, JDM. That's why you see the most famous drift cars in Tokyo. They are all here. Mitsubishi Lancer, even MK5. We have our LFA, Lexus LFA. We have our Subaru. Yeah, Subaru. We got our Lancer Evo X. We still got a Eclipse. We got a MX5. I think this is a Toyota. So you know. We got our Nissan 240X, Mazda X7, Nissan Sylvia, Skyline R34. Yeah, this is the best car that's ever been used in a well-known game, actually well-known movie, Fast and Furious. Best so far. Fast and Furious. Okay, we got our Nissan 350Z. Or we can go to the muscle cars, like you go to the USA. Like I was saying, you can go to the USA. They can pick at the famous Dodge Charger 1967. You still upgrade the bumpers and the fenders, make it look more baddish. We'll get to there. Or you need the Ford Mustang that was rode by Sean in Tokyo Drift. Or you can use this kind of baby. You can use this Dodge Challenger. Use a Chrysler, Corvette Stingray, still a Mustang, Bel Air. A lot of muscle cars here. Even the famous Dodge Charger that they use in Fast and Furious 9. Yeah, or Chevrolet Camaro, Transformers. Ford Mustang GT500 2013. Yeah, in a Need for Speed. Yeah, this Ford Mustang. Still don't know. Ford GT40. We got the famous Dodge Demon. Or you still want the F-150, which a lot of guys are crazy about right now. Chevrolet Corvette C6, C7, C8, Dodge Viper. We got this guy, which is very nice. I don't know who did it, so in case you know who did it, please put the name of the person on the comment section so that I can browse it out and tell you more about the car. Well, we have this car made by Ken Block, the famous Ford Mustang, all-wheel drive. Like I said, you put the name of the person and, you know, the specs on the car in the comment section. That's why the comments is meant for. So tell me more about cars so we can improve more in our next video. So today I'll be using my Toyota Supra to show you how to drift. So I put the car on city mode. You can see it's a very nice Toyota Supra. And we amp the graphics a little bit so that we can be able to see it more even clearly. Yeah, and you can add a little bit of motion blur. Nah, no need. They can show mirrors, yeah. Now, before we begin, I want to let you know this, okay? In drifting, when you want to drift, for example, this car wants to perform a drift. In order to initiate a drift, you need to oversteer. Oversteer is making the car, the rear end of the car, spin out. Now, spinning out is a very dangerous thing. So instead of you going too much of oversteer, you need to counter steer. Let me show you. For example, drifting. When you want to drift, you need to know how to oversteer and counter steer. Oversteering is this, counter steering is this. Keeping the car from crashing. Oversteering is to perform the drift. Counter steer is keeping the car in the line where you want to drift. Now, there are different techniques in which you're going to drift, and I'm going to show you each and every one. So listen attentively, and we begin. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to begin. The first lesson on how to perform a drift, or first technique, is called power over. What is a power over? As you can see in the name, it explains itself more efficiently. Power over, using the full throttle to make the rear end break loose. Let me show you. Power over. You go on less throttle, then you go on full throttle. Power over. You understand? I'm gonna use power over to go on that road on your left. Okay, let's begin. To see power over, you can use it to do much more, especially when you are in a right hand or left hand, try to 90 degrees turn, or maybe even less.